Det är svårt att se lite grann vad som kom från cykling och hamnade i gatumodet och vad som kom från gatumodet och hamnade i cykling. Särdraget bland folk som klär sig som cyklister är väl att ha ett lås i bakfickan kanske. Jag heter Erik Jonsson. Jag jobbar som art director i London. Jag älskar cykla. Cykling har tagit över mitt liv mer eller mindre. Så i den mån jag har tid över från design så cyklar jag mina cyklar. Så idag kommer fashion handla om mode och cykling.
When you see someone on a bike and they're dressed really hot, I mean, that's the hottest accessory you can have.
People who get around fashion weeks use bikes, so it's always, of course, they have to look fashionable when they get around fashion week.
London Fashion Week is crazy and it's brilliant fun.
It's very fun at times. It's lovely to see people's work come together and see what they've been doing.
I think London Fashion Week seems like it's going from strength to strength.
Paul Smith is a classic English tailored just heritage brand, but he always adds a little bit of funk or a little bit of I guess sassiness to sort of traditional English wear, which always keeps it fun and young.
There's a lot of humor in his clothes, so I think there's a lot of personality and a lot of humor.
He does really comfortable clothes for women, really logical clothes that people can wear.
I wanted to have very graphic aspects of it. There was a lot of stripe details on the back of a collar, down a sleeve, on the back of a shoe. And if you open the jackets up, there would be a stripe down there as well.
I feel like it was fresher. It was kind of very feminine, very strong. Lots of jewel colours, strong silhouettes, very Paul Smith, lots of tailoring, but also kind of some softer ruffles and flounces, but like a really nice contrast. So like the very straight lines with the softer edges. Great jewel colours, lots of kind of textures, so like organza against a tweed. It looked great, I loved it. One of my favourite Paul Smith collections for a long time.
Paul Smith is awesome at mixing classic, traditional with modern. He finds a perfect way to mix new and old.
I think I'm okay as a designer and okay as a businessman, but I'm not brilliant, at any of them. But I think what I'm good at is knowing how to get the old taste buds going.
We are at the Sass and Bide show at London Fashion Week.
They do have an amazing reputation in London because they encapsulate that, London cool, that London cool woman that goes out and wants to have fun.
It's the perfect wardrobe in one. It's got like the party pieces and the day wear. The jeans are amazing. Like I've been big fan of Sass & Bide jeans for a long time.
I've been a fan of it for a while. I've worn it in a few of my videos. I think they do really lovely wearable pieces, but they're also very standout, unique, and really nice lines.
I expect laser cutouts because of the invitation.
Very easy brand to wear, and also it's one of those brands which not everyone owns, so it's like you won't see everybody wearing the same thing, so you feel quite special when you wear it.
Stuff that I can wear out and about, also for shows, because there are some standout pieces. I love the yellow, and I love the shapes and the cut-out pieces. And also I liked the dresses that were kind of where the legs were a bit cut out, so your legs can move freely, and the top it was all tight. I was thinking that's quite a good performance outfit, I think. Yeah.
Jag lämnade Sverige 2008 och flyttade till Brooklyn i New York för att jobba som designer på en svensk byrå. Så jag lånade en cykel som stod på kontoret. Där började. Och sen när jag väl började cykla så lägger jag märke till andra människor som cyklar i stan och ser hur de gör. Liksom. Och så plötsligt så började jag intressera mig för cykelbud. Någonstans 2009-2008 där så var det väldigt hett med, i alla fall i New York, med att cykla på trackbikes, eller fixie som man säger nu för tiden. Och man såg lite grann upp till de här killarna som var liksom, klädde sig i kolsvarta kläder och cyklade utan hjälm och bara tatueringar och kedjor och grejer. Och jag bodde med en kille som redan hade plockat upp det i San Francisco och som tog med sig sina såna cyklar, och så testade jag hans cyklar och så bara insåg jag att shit, det här är ju både coolt och bra på något sätt. Så under 1 eller 2 år så var det liksom mitt liv. Jag tävlade i New York i Alley Cats och liksom körde de här cykelbudsracen och liksom levde på cykeln och pratade och bodde med cyklarna liksom. Och det blev en stor del av mitt liv. Det spårade ju lite lätt, så när jag skulle plocka ur dammsugaren en dag och dammsuga så insåg jag att jag hade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cykelstyren som ligger där i. Ja, det är inte klokt. Jag vet inte vad jag ska göra med alla cykelstyren. Man tror att det kommer till användning någon gång när man bygger en ny cykel, och det gör det ju, men ja, man kanske inte borde spara på sig 8 cykelstyren. Då har det nog gått för långt. Det är en enorm skillnad när man kommer till London. Brooklynbo cyklar hellre långsamt för att inte förstöra sin frisyr. De skulle aldrig anpassa sin klädstil efter cykling. Så dyker man ner i London där folk kan dra en bläser över ett par cykelbyxor och sen hoppa över bläsen med en orange reflexväst. Och då blir man så här. Jag kom till London med tron att London är en väldigt preppig stad, att det är lite mer som Ben Sherman och de här märkena som liksom har grundmurat den här uppfattningen av London som en välklädd stad. Så ser man ju de här engelsmännen som hellre klär sig praktiskt och säkert än för att se bra ut. Liksom. Visst, de kanske byter om på kontoret, men när de är på cykeln så ser de ut som clowner. Liksom. Jag tog mig väl ett halvår innan jag satte på mig min första reflexväst, men man inser när de kör som galningar att det är nästan bättre att vara säker än död.
Cycling was a chance to be free, a way to, as simple as be able to go out on their own. And what it really did was revolutionise the way women dressed. My name is Caz Nicklin and I'm a stylish cyclist. I first started cycling, which was about 6 or 7 years ago, I could see that the predominant type of cyclist was very sporty, dressed in this uniform of lycra and high vis, and then there was just like a little subsection of people who were cycling, and not just cycling in their own clothes, but also sort of cycling in quite nice clothes, and I could just sort of feel it evolving. It was quite interesting. It was like something was bubbling under the surface, and occasionally, you know, I'd see a fellow female cyclist with her hair sort of flowing and like a really nice smart coat on, and we'd sort of clock each other and be like, there'd be a sort of nod of recognition. So it was nice because it just felt like there was a community building. And I started the blog, and with that lots of people got in touch and said, oh, this is great, you know, I ride this kind of bike and I wear this and I have this helmet and I have this bag. And so it just seemed like there was definitely a lot of women feeling the same. The blog is London CycleChic, and I would take photos of other women who look good on the bike, and I would just write up advice about certain things to wear, a pair of shoes that are quite nice for cycling, or something that I discovered, like tucking your trousers into leg warmers so you didn't have to wear terrible bike clips. So it was just kind of bits of advice and just trying to bring back some of the elegance, but in a sort of modern context. I just felt that it was like a huge lack of stylish headgear. This is a fun helmet, and it's a really great idea because it's a helmet base underneath. You can see there, it's kind of like a shiny helmet base, and then you can pull the cover onto it. So if you're getting bored of the pink tweed, you can take that off and put, you know, a different style, a cap style, something like that. So it's really trying to, you know, almost disguise the fact that you're wearing a helmet at all, and just sort of, you know, give the indication that it's a hat. I think it's quite interesting when cycling was just starting to become mainstream. 1895, 96, women were very much warned against it. You know, it wasn't healthy for these fragile women to be on bicycles, and a lot of the clothes that they wore at the time, sort of very strict Victorian era, were very, very heavy, long, voluminous skirts and very restrictive corsets. And what cycling did was really, women really just stood up and said, look, we want to ride bikes, we can't ride them in these skirts. Women were having accidents, you know, it was quite serious. And so it started women insisting on wearing a skirt that was divided, which really was the first kind of move towards trousers. The cycling scene in London has changed dramatically over the last 10 years, and it just feels like you're on some kind of wave, riding some kind of wave, and it's only getting bigger and bigger, and hopefully it can keep going and get more and more popular. And it's just about making road users, cars, aware that the bikes are going to be around for quite a while, you know.